Hey, sup amigos. I hope all is well. I am making a video. I'm at a restaurant and it's a very chill place. Uh, we're gonna, I'm gonna make a video today. It's gonna be in regards to stock selection and in regards to finding stocks that have range. Because today I had a conflict between Tesla and Nvidia, uh, and I wasn't sure which one. So that's what the video is gonna be about. I think in order to become a successful trader, you have to be able to determine which stock will have direction, movement, and range. If you can anticipate those two and you can predict those two, it makes your life much easier. So, kind of going to go over it myself from scratch and see what I could learn. So, the idea today was on the scanners, there was not a lot of things going on. I think there was only one uh, ticker that was running today in the small cap. I forgot the name of the ticker. But today is a half day, and what I kind of want to discuss, and maybe I'm open to getting feedback, which sucks. So first thing, obviously, we want to do is we want to look at the daily, anything we want to participate in, and then basically determine what are we going to trade. So it's not about trading both, about finding which one is better. Some of my friends were short Nvidia today, and that makes sense because it's the backside. Like it was pushing out, and so this is bigger cap. Bigger cap is not as easy. So the market was pushing higher, and I think it was pushing into seeing how it reacts above would have been important. And from there, then you decide, hey, if the market's going to have a potential wash day, which stocks do you short? So Tesla, Nvidia, and AMD, and then you have XPED. I think XPED had news. So yeah, I'm not so sure about XPED. Maybe there's data on it that it had a big extension on day 3, day 4, day 5, whatever. But from my personal experience, I like Tesla. And in the middle of the day, I debated whether I had picked the right choice or not in comparison to NVIDIA. The first on daily, what I liked about the Tesla and overall the picture of which stock to get involved in is ideally you want to be in a place where everybody's doing one thing. What I mean by that is you don't, the longs are looking to sell and the smart patient shorts are looking to pile into the short. I like that idea above in here. 277, 278. I thought 278, 279, it would get a bit toppy. And then you could look for a short for a liquidity event. If it was an all day, I thought it would be possible to have like a wash to like 265, 270. But I knew it was a half days, but regardless, that was the target. Okay. So the first variable was you want to look at a 3-minute time frame. So at the morning, so ideally you want it to be above 350. I could see some people shorting it here. I think I was a bit patient, uh, or maybe I got 1/3. What I'm looking for is a big candle like this and the next candle to be weaker, less range. So this candle from 282 to 76, that's a big range. The next candle to have less volume and less range. So compression. Now, yeah, I was looking to short. So how do you determine what could I have done better? I think I was trading options on this, by the way. So I remember being short at 280 or 282s because it got heavier. It looked like, I think I started in a 5 minute or 10 minute, but then after I switched to 15 minutes. And I remember I added at 283, 280, 83, 40s or something like that. Because this candle was massive. And then from here to here, it would get really weak. But it was 1/3 of this range. And then it would go down. Okay. So the other variable that I have noticed is at 10 o'clock, the market tends to have a reversal, usually because there's a bunch of numbers coming out. And we can consistently see very often at 10. I have to go back and look which dates there, but this is a common trend that right around 10, it tends to have a reversal. And in here, you could see the reversal happen. This is around 10. It's around 10 and it pushes. So it was around 10ish, I believe, where I had put on half price risk. And that combined with Tesla's daily chart was the biggest reason. And it had range. Usually when Tesla needs to sell off, it pushes higher, does some form of a liquidity event, which would be like, if this was a high, it would usually push the 280 for 6 days or 285, and then it rejects. And that really gives you like a $60, $80 range. And that's what this is. I have a really small short swing on. And so what we can do moving forward is this is how, if it goes below this level and that becomes resistance the next day, I will be looking to tripling up or increasing a lot more risk. It goes below and then it comes up and that becomes resistance. So this is my thought process why I chose this over NVIDIA. But the part that made me question whether I had it correct or not is NVIDIA failed really much quicker. NVIDIA failed at 9:30s. And this is another sign that, like, if by the time like at 10, as we remember, Tesla was above and this was below VWAP. So I thought, oh, shoot, maybe this is not it. But I personally don't like trading between the day ranges. I thought maybe this would have a big wash. Because NVIDIA's, I could see some people having a short bias on this. This is the level that I would be watching on NVIDIA. So this is what I would call liquidity. A bigger time frame liquidity event. In theory, this should have been a liquidity. So it goes below, rejects. But if it goes below that and falls below that point of usage, I would consider, I'm not a big short guy for big caps. I like the easier money, but that's where I would be at, looking for short. And for this, I like this level for sure. So maybe the next few days for sure, I'm going to have the TVNA swing short using vertical close spreads and AMC close spread because uh, there's a fundamental thing going on in AMC, which is they're merging the apes with that. Okay, so let me know what you guys think. The debate that I had in myself in the morning is whether Tesla was a good short versus Nvidia, which one's better. If I had to take the trade over 10,000 times, I would pick Tesla or Nvidia. So thought processors, I hopefully correct. I hope this was beneficial. Please do. I apologize for the bad audio quality, and now I added a different variable, which is background noise. So I apologize, but I hope it does bring some value and content. If it does, share with somebody, click like and subscribe. Because if you made it this far, that means you liked it.